Clarinet assembly. First we'll talk about the parts. The bell, first of the two long pieces, the lower joint. The lower joint only has cork on one end, no cork on the other end. The second long piece has cork on both ends, that's the upper joint. It also has some tiny little feet here on the side. Just consider those feet so you know which end is up. Head, feet. The barrel, and then your mouthpiece, which is going to hold the reed, and the silver two-screw little device here called ligature. So we're going to take the lower joint, that's the long piece with one cork, hold the cork down this way. Now, there's a thumb rest in the back. My left hand, I'm going to put the thumb rest right in there. I call it the horseshoe. Look at that, horseshoeing the thumb rest with the left hand. My fingers are going to come around and go over the holes and push them down here, those little rings right here, because they're made to be pushed down, so we're going to push them down. So we have the cork at the bottom. We're going to take the bell in the right hand, and as we connect, we twist and turn at the same time. Do that again. As you connect, you turn and you push in, you twist and turn. Now that's assuming you've taken a little bit of cork grease already and put a little bit of cork grease on each of your corks. Once that's done, bell, lower joint, you're going to switch this silver ring right here. You're going to put that silver ring in the right hand, and you're going to grab it right around the silver ring, not the metal pieces here, but just around the silver ring. So now you're going to hold this whole piece in your in your right hand. You're going to take the other long piece that has two corks, and remember, the part that has the tiny little feet at the bottom, right there, consider that right side up. So these feet are pointing down, and there's the top. Now, I'm going to look in the back of this. You will see what's called the thumb hole right there. And I'm going to make the same horseshoe. I'm going to wrap around like that in my left hand. And my fingers are going to go over those same keys. And I can comfortably wrap my thumb around there because these pieces are meant to move. Now, as I push down on that key, you'll see this tiny little lever here going up and down. It has to actually join up with this guy right here. So we're going to match those two up, the moving part here, with this piece. It's called the bridge key. And we're going to connect them like this. I'm just going to gently twist and turn until that is sitting on top. Okay? So once that's done, we now have upper joint, lower joint, and bell. Upper joint, lower joint, and bell. So I'm going to continue horseshoeing the upper joint, hold it like I was before, whenever I assemble and place the mouthpiece and barrel on top. But for the time being, I'm going to grab this and just set it down. Now I'm going to assemble the barrel, small top, large end, narrow, wide. It's the narrow end. I'm going to take the mouthpiece again, make sure your corks are all greased. I'm going to twist and turn, push those in. And then your ligature is the same. Narrow at the top, wide at the bottom. We're going to slide that over like that. Here's the hole. There's a reed that's going to go over the top. Okay? And these screws, when you're looking at it, should be on the right-hand side. So when I'm looking at it, I can place my reed in. So we'll place the reed in class. That is the assembly of the clarinet. Now we're going to add the barrel to the upper joint. Again, I'm horseshoeing that hole in the back. Holding on to both, twist and turn. The hole in the mouthpiece right here is going to line up with the hole in the back called the thumb hole. So I'm just going to turn that over, eyeball it. I'm now lined up. The hole is now lined up with the back there, with the thumb hole in the back. And then I take the ligature and I put it on so that when I'm looking at it, you're looking at it right now, there's the hole in the mouthpiece, which will be covered by the reed. The screws are on the right-hand side. When you look at it, the screws are on the right-hand side. That's it.